Hello, hello, how are we doing? I know it's been a week since we last streamed, but we're back. I am Merc Serene, and this is Judgment. We're going to be going into Chapter 7 today. We ended right at the end of Chapter 6, so we're going to get a nice, good chapter recap to start us off with, which is always great. Things to talk about before we even begin. Every time we've done a little bit of the PlayStation stuff since I've moved it down to my computer setup, we've had some weird audio issues. I think they're going to be resolved, but please let me know if you hear anything. And the audio issues I'm speaking of are going to be like delays, whereas you should have heard a sound there, you don't hear the sound until a second later or something. Call them out. I'll try and do something about it. At the moment, I have it set up so that the audio is going through my Discord channel, like I had before. The way that we ended up on in the last stream or the stream before, I don't know. Something like that. Let's see. Holiday season, quickly approaching. This will be my last stream before Christmas, right? I will be out of town. I will be back next week, however. Stream likely on Wednesday. Who knows? We could do an earlier stream. Unfortunately, right? I missed a few days because the little Koopy Doop, this little guy, he he just recently got neutered, and he has actually done fairly well with the recovery. But man, he wants to run around and play, and the other dog wants to play with him too, but he can't, right? He's not supposed to run, he's not supposed to jump, he's not supposed to do anything else. The incision and everything could break open again and all that kind of stuff. So there's been a lot of work keeping him sort of entertained, but like in a easy manner, you know? So that's what's been going on there. And I gotta tell you, I've been working a little bit on a side project. I'm not ready to talk about said side project or show anything off on it, but we will see it on stream at some point. Stay tuned. Let's see. Bomber, how you doing tonight? See you're here. You know what else? We typically do headphones for this game, because there's a lot of dialogue, and the dialogue sometimes likes to get picked back up in the microphone. You tease. Yeah, it's very true. Very true. Okay, let's see here. So, let me also double check that this one looks like I expect it to look. Thought that I had a different audio channel being shown. One sec. Why don't I see my Discord audio channel? Uh-oh, why don't I see it? I feel like I've lost a setting. Weird. Hold on. We're gonna switch over to what is essentially the main scene. I think you have audio now. Yes. I think so. I think we're all good. Chapter 7, Limelight. Very good playthrough so far. We're at 25 hours and 40 minutes. Difficulty, hard. That yes is, yes, we have audio, right? Previously.
With the mole's murder of Shintani, the police begin to suspect Yagami and subpoena him. The cases of both past and present become a volatile mix at the ADDC. At one point, the land it sits on had been the target of a redevelopment scheme. And behind that plan, the Kansai-based construction company, the Kajihira Group, and its chairman, Shigeru Kajihira.
That was a very quick chapter recap. Yeah, so at the very end, we walked into the enemy's stronghold and fought our way up to where we're gonna begin, right here.
That old man is the person responsible for all 10,000 employees in the Kajihira Group. Shigeru Kajihira.
So he's the guy.
He's the guy.
You're familiar with Hattori-san here, yes? He's told me a great deal about you, Yagami-san.
Me?
He even clued me in on the perfect way to get inside your head.
You better not be talking about Mafuyu-chan.
As I understand it, you two are practically family. The young lady is quite fond of you, you know.
I take it you're the one who gave Shioya the order to kidnap her then?
I wanted to see what you were capable of.
Huh?
Now that I know the Kure clan will leave you alone, I can guarantee that.
Let me guess. There's a condition?
There's something I'd like you to do. A job only a detective can handle.
Here we go.
Let's
A year
kidnap
ago,
a person.
I set in motion a
Fail.
plan to redevelop a massive plot of land.
Have this person come
owned
through
by
and beat up
mostly
your
wealth.
whole organization,
Yeah, I know.
and then have them work
Hattori-san's
for
article
you.
told me as much.
Sure.
Crazy.
Our plan was to take over the entire medical institute. That's enough land there for 3 or 4 Kamurochos. So I struck a deal with Minister Kazami and bought up the surrounding properties for next to nothing. All that remained was closing down the ADDC and the other arms of the institute. But I don't have enough time on this planet to wait for that to just happen naturally. So I turned to a man named Hashiki.
Here's a shot of the man.
I've never seen this guy before. So again, the plan was, all right, we buy up all the land around the hospital thing. And then we force the hospital, it's not just a hospital, it's also research and all that, right? Force them to go out of business, to close. And then I can buy the hospital land for super cheap. And then we develop it as new city territory. And you're the sole owner, so you make tons of money in real estate. Sounds like that's the plan here. Of course, gone awry for him.
At the time, Hashiki was the vice director of the ADDC. But tempting him to join me was easy enough. But soon we were working together to sabotage the center.
Sabotage?
Yes, he drove out the ADDC's most promising talent and sold their cutting-edge research to rival labs. He performed his part admirably.
Sounds like a real douchebag, if you ask me.
So you're saying you bought off a government official?
Yes, and it was easy. But then, just as the ADDC was on its last legs, something breathed life back into it.
Which was?
AD9. Minister Kazami did a complete 180. He took Kido's side and vowed to keep the center open. That drug ruined the whole damn operation.
And where's Hashiki now?
Dead.
What?
He was beaten to death some 6 months ago.
Somebody murdered the vice director of the ADDC?
They're still not sure who was responsible. The cops wrote it off as a drunken brawl, and that was the end of
And
it.
somehow it's going to tie into everything else that's going on, right?
I want you to investigate Hashiki's death. I have reason to believe it was premeditated.
And what makes you think that? You sound pretty sure.
He was suspicious of AD9. Thought it was all a hoax.
A hoax? But why?
Just when we started talking about closing the center, along came this revolutionary new drug to save the day. The timing was too convenient. That's what Hashki thought, at least. He was sure that there was more to AD9 that met the eye. So he did
He's
something.
probably right.
And not long after, he was murdered.
Are you saying Director Keto bumped him off? It's a pretty serious accusation.
If that were the case, I'd still be able to shutter the center. The redevelopment project would begin anew, and all my investments would finally turn a profit. But as of right now, I'm 100 billion in the red.
That's a lot of money.
I can't leave that large an investment on the table.
No wonder you're so hung up.
Whoever killed Hashiki probably did it to spite Kajihira. Most likely someone working to protect 89. Yeah, quite likely. Yeah, seems like a thing.
The ADDC is hiding something. I'm sure of it. And that lawyer, Shintani, was close to figuring out what. At least until he got his eyes gouged out. Things are not all they seem to be at the ADDC. And if that's the case, you must want to know the truth too, Yagami-san. That's why I came to you. There's nobody else I could ask to do this.
And the best way I thought to do so was to get you really mad and have you storm my base and have
Hattori-san.
people shoot guns at you.
Mafuyu almost got kidnapped thanks to you. Anything you want to say?
Chairman Kajihira pretty much kidnapped me, too. Going after your girl wasn't my idea. I was just looking out for myself.
Still feels like you owe us an apology.
And not giving one.
That guy's the fucking worst.
Yeah, just
Hey,
pick up
shouldn't
the
we roll
phone
out
and
of here?
call.
Our friend's just about waking up.
Good point. Let's go.
Drama King much? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, name's Hashki. Used to be vice director of the ADDC. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, I'm
Murdered
gonna ask you
Kamurocho
something too.
6 months ago.
What's
Sorry to
better?
spring this on
The
you,
camera
Shroud.
blocking a little
Think
bit
you
of the
could get all that
dialogue,
for me
or
by
the
tomorrow?
camera moved over, but then blocking
Okay.
the
thanks.
mini-map when running around doing stuff?
Well, looks like that's it for today. See you at Genda's tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Night, boys.
Yagami-san,
What's up, Sugira?
I was just thinking, teaming up with you was the right call. Should make some progress on my investigation now that Kajihira himself is out in the open.
Yup.
I wouldn't have saved Mafuyu without you either. Thanks again.
No prob. Let me know if anything else comes up.
New info added to the case file. Alright. Full night's sleep sounds pretty good right about now. We're gonna have a little bit of rust. We haven't played this game specifically in, I think, 2 weeks now. So, we might need to do a couple, you know, random brawls in the street to get ready for whatever they're gonna throw our way. We could maybe do a side quest. There's a whole bunch of side quests around. I mean, lots and lots of them. We could go play Paradise VR or Mahjong. Stretchy rubber, fantastic. What was our HP looking like? Totally full. Fantastic. There are even drone races to do. All sorts of things. All sorts of things. I mean, this game is like Distraction Paradise. Well, is it Distraction Paradise? It's definitely Distraction City. Distraction Paradise might still be the new Zelda games. Maybe. So, anyways, our other playthroughs, Monster Hunter Freedom, Unite. I may have moved the save file over to my phone and played a little bit of that off stream when I was able to in the living room with the dog when he was like napping or whatever. So next time we play, I'll catch everyone up on what we've done.
Guess we're doing this.
Guy's got a bar that he's not going to use. Okay.
What a waste.
No, we remember how to fight. It's good. Although I didn't have to block. I didn't have to dodge. Sure, I'm sure we'll get beat up in the next real fight. Hey, we should check the mailbox real quick because I feel like there might be something in it. Someone sent me something, yeah. Gift for wrecking Renji Honda, red pyroxene. Now hold on a second, isn't that an item in Etrian Odyssey? Gift for clobbering Kenta Kasai, blue pyroxene. The Cypher Secrets, Mind Over Matter, Project Achievement Bonus. Oh, this was one of the things that we quick started. Mind Over Matter. Reading the guide has unlocked Boost EX Gauge 1. Learn how to use it on the skill app. Oh, camera placement's good. Thanks for confirming. You unlocked a new skill. Boost EX Gauge 1. Charge up the EX Gauge faster. Yeah, we're gonna learn that right now. Totally worth it. It's a little bit more expensive for the next one, though. Okay, let's actually look more at these. Oh, a new project was even posted. Okay. Let's see. What's the new one? How will we know what the new one is? Maybe it'll just have the least amount of money on it? No idea. I'm going to actually put a little bit of money into each one of these to ensure that if they complete without our... just to make sure, if they complete and we're not paying attention, that we hopefully still get rewards. You know what I mean? Okay. Alright, that's all of them. So, now that we have an orange bar in them all, I'm not too worried about it. Pyroxene was a rare drop in Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, weird how it just pops up again like that. Alright, so... we put a lot of money in this one for a reason. This is, should you seek QR codes. I bet you it marks them all on the map for us. Maybe we finish it off. We have the money. Done. Okay. So, will it just show up here? Or do we have to wait for some time? Instantly there. QR codes for dummies. Project Achievement Bonus Electronic Eye. The QR code compendium. Reading this guide has unlocked Code Hunter. Learn how to use it in the skill app. Oh. I bet you it's in special. It is. It's in here somewhere. Let's go down to the bottom. There it is. Enhances your map app so that it sounds an alarm whenever a 2D code is nearby. Also indicates the position of nearby 2D codes on the map. Done. For sure. That one's like a no-brainer. Oh, look, it's locked. Wonder who was here last.
That'll do it.
Do you hear that little dinging? That's because we're close to one. Is it that little blue? Hold on. We gotta walk outside now. Although I don't hear it now. Now I hear it again. Oh, this is great. It's like, so we've been in this alleyway once before, but we just ran through. This is amazing. I'm so glad that we bought that. The mailman's faster than the postman in upgraded time. Well, it's true. The EX Light Bullet. Let's see, EX Light Bullet. Let's find it real quick. Finishing move that's only possible in virtual reality. Fire a ray of light that causes a large explosion. Can only be used in the Paradise VR Dyson Cube. Uses 6 EX gauge segments. Press triangle while holding a fighting stance. I guess? It's only 100. Let's buy it. Next time we do Paradise VR, we'll forget we even have it. Yeah, it looks kinda like the Kamehameha. Kinda. Yes, I saw the typo, but can I tell you, it was a great typo. I quite enjoyed it. Ooh, I'm trying to go to the couch. Walking around in here is kind of a pain. I've got to get over to Genda's office, I hope. Hoshino-kun. Something. Alright, so... in-game, we literally were just at the Genda Law office, essentially. And then we come all the way back down. Sorry, we go from the Genda Law Agency, which is at the top of the city, all the way down to our office, and then right back. I gotta tell you, I'm okay with it. The map feels gigantic when you start, but after you play a little bit, you're like, oh, it's actually not that huge. So running back and forth across is not too bad. But the worst kind of quests are the ones where you're like, just running around in circles for quests, right? Oh. Alright, I gotta remember how to block. There we go. Let me pick your money up, too. No! There we go. Epic dodge. Ooh, and then another 10,000 for us. Nice. Oop. Quality wire obtained. By the way, if anyone sees on the minimap, right there, a little blue square for a QR code, and I miss it, let me know. I mean, you could, but what is 10,000 yen in 2018 dollars?
There you are, Tak.
Kaito-san, you're here early.
Early bird nabs the murderer, yeah?
See, Kaito.
Hoshino-kun dug up some dirt on Hashiki.
I heard the Kyorei clan attacked Mafiu last night.
You already talked to her?
Yeah. She seemed happy. Probably because you came to the rescue.
Probably, yeah. Snooping, nothing to see, okay.
Yagami-san.
Is Genda-sensei still out of commission?
No, he'll be here this afternoon. He didn't sound very
$136?
energetic
I mean,
when we spoke, though.
Bad.
Gotcha.
Anyway, back to what you asked me last night. I looked into Hashiki's murder.
Hold up. I want to hear this too.
Toru Hashiki, former vice director of the ADDC. 51 years old at the time of his death 6 months ago. Found lying face down in a Kamurocho back alley in the middle of the night. He was unconscious, horribly beaten. He died in the hospital 3 weeks later.
It took that long?
Yes. Apparently he was comatose the entire time.
Doesn't sound quite as premeditated as Kazuhiro was making it seem.
Were there any witnesses?
Not to the crime itself, no. However, quite a few people saw Hoshiki in a drunken argument beforehand. With a man in a black raincoat. And that's all we know about the culprit.
The Black Raincoat.
As far as I can tell, the police never found him, but who knows how hard they looked, right?
We gotta go talk to Ayabe.
And, well, that's all I could find. Little more than a general overview.
Thanks, Hoshino-kun. This is great for now.
Kazuhira claimed Hoshiki's murder was premeditated, yes?
Huh? Yeah, that's right.
But there's no evidence to support it whatsoever.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. If the culprit intended to kill Hoshiki, wouldn't he have finished the job? Seems kind of sloppy. On the other hand, if it was just an unfortunate run-in, the circumstances would make more sense.
I don't know. I think it's the other way around.
Huh?
If you ask me, whoever killed Hoshiki was a freaking pro.
What makes you say that?
Yes, do tell.
Just look at the end result. Hoshiki died and whoever's responsible got away with it. Now imagine if the cops found him dead in that alley. That alone would be cause for investigation.
He's
If
not
it's just
wrong about
unconscious,
this.
though. It's easier to just call it a street brawl and move on. I mean, that's just another day in Kamurocho, right?
Yes.
True enough. I suppose the incident never made the news because his death didn't come until so much later. Despite how well known he was in the scientific community, that is.
So the killer beat Hoshiki until he sustained a fatal wound, then backed off? Is such a thing even possible?
It is if you're a pro. Guys that good totally exist. It's just rare to see it happen. Know what I mean?
Not sure I do, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with it either. I would be more inclined to say they beat him up, and maybe that was just the random encounter, right? But then he was in the hospital for 3 weeks. You would think that if he didn't die immediately, he was probably going to be okay, especially if you're in the hospital for 3 weeks. They're there round the clock to take care of you, unless, of course, you had some kind of major organ failure, right? And it just wasn't able to keep up and they were keeping you going on a machine. That's one thing. But, like, let's say it wasn't. Maybe the actual premeditated murder was someone came in and killed him in the hospital and did it in such a way that they weren't questioned about it being murder. Yeah? That's kind of my thoughts here. You're not fantastic at the math, but you do love finding algebraic formulas for everyday life and silly things. Your favorite so far is the one you made to check which gas option is best to buy depending on price and ethanol content. All right, but then Bomber, you need to also factor in distance and how much gas you use to get to the different stations. Huh? Yeah. I have 3 gas stations near me. Hey, James! Doing all right. And it does kind of sound like the murder from the hospital from years ago. It does, doesn't it? I have 3 gas stations near me, and 2 of them are on opposite corners of an intersection. Those 2, I think, always have the same exact price. Now, there was another gas station just slightly down the road, a little further, right? And historically, they were always cheaper than the 2 on the corner. And I don't know how they did it. They were always cheaper. And then they got to a point where they were basically the same price, but they had a special, and they had this for years, where they did, it was 5 cents off on, maybe it was just on, I can't remember because it's been a while, but it was like, I feel like it was every weekday at the end of like the business day. So if you would stop and get gas on your way home, you'd get 5 cents off. So then it was still cheaper than the other 2 gas stations. And now, for whatever reason, like this past year, they've always been higher by a lot, like 30 cents higher or whatever. And I just don't understand why. So the town that's 20 miles north from you usually has gas 10 cents cheaper, but it's not worth buying up there because of the distance, right? Unless you're already up there for something. Exactly, yeah. There was, where I'm from, there was a native reservation, right? And they didn't have tax on their gas, right? And so they were able to sell it cheaper. I think it wasn't even just the tax. I think maybe the source was different. So I know a lot of people would specifically go out of the way to drive all the way over there to get their gas because it was cheaper. Not to mention, though, that it was about 30 minutes away. So I don't know if those people were really saving a lot. Now, if you were already over that way for some reason, absolutely you were, but...
I admit it would make sense, but we can't say for sure without evidence.
More or less.
What kind of evidence do you mean?
Something like an investigation report. I want to know the cause of death. Which I guess means another visit to our old friend Ayabe, huh?
I knew it.
I'm
I called
way
it.
ahead of you. Called him myself last night, but
But what?
his hands are tied because of all this Kuroiwa business.
Should have known.
We got someone else coming in his place, though. Meeting in the same place as before. Lamont. You're gonna come, right?
Sure, let's do it.
Who would be coming in his place? That's kind of weird.
Let's roll, Talk.
Hey, you gonna move out of my way? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. He's now following me. I kind of wanted to talk to both of them again, like after the little cutscene, but doesn't look like we have the option. Cutscene right outside of Genda's office.
Looks
Uh-oh.
like we got some company.
Oh, these guys again?
Hold up. These guys are Matsugane.
Weird. I don't think they're too happy with us.
Oh, yeah? Well, what gave it away?
Maybe they think we're working with the Kyorei clan.
Either way, doesn't look like they want to talk it over.
Alright, so this is why I like Crane style, right? Because you get a whole lot of guys together, and then we kind of just hit them all. And then now that we're down to a few, we'll swap. And then, I'm gonna take that dude's sword, except it broke!
What a waste.
Come on, Doc. Let's get out of here.
Out of breath much?
Right.
Let's hit it.
I mean, we did just beat up a whole lot of guys, I guess. I guess. You're going into podcast post-production overdrive tomorrow, James. What does that entail? Is it for... Oh, can I get that through the wall? Yeah, got it. Does that mean you're working on more than one, or is it just one? Yeah, that guy had a legit katana, and it shattered the moment he dropped it. So let's say it was cheap mall katana and not real katana. You're right. Criminals definitely don't care about what they're allowed to and not allowed to have. I thought I heard a fish. It's a big fish. Can't talk to you. Okay. Get out of the water. What are you doing? Come on. He's still swimming around up there, I guess. Means that the episode that would have gone up today, was instead recorded last night due to scheduling conflict. And you gotta get it in time for Christmas. I gotcha. Look at his fancy new, wet below the knees fashion style. Look at that. That's a clip if you ever saw one. I mean...
All right.
Go ahead. If, I don't know what it looked like, right? From just watching.
All we gotta do now
From
is
my
get
perspective, though, it was quite funny.
Any idea what he looks like?
Nope. Bet he'll talk to us first, though.
Let's hope so. Well, time to start looking.
What just happened over there? That dude, okay, the dude in the chair, right up there, he's had it. He's lost all his money. He doesn't know what else to do except knock the table over. That's all he has left. The ability to knock that table over and sit there in despair. Those are his options. Looks like we have only one person to talk to, so we'll go talk to them. Oh man, she's wearing glasses?
Excuse me, sir.
She's wearing glasses, but from a distance, when I first saw her...
Hey!
When I first saw her from back here, I thought it looked like she had very white colored makeup on her face with really dark rings, and I thought she was going for a Harley Quinn look. You clipped it on YouTube, didn't get it on Twitch. Okay. How does the clipping work for the live stream on YouTube? Is it a good system, or how's it compare to Twitch? Especially since that podcast episode is the 1966 Grinch special and 1983's Mickey's Christmas Carol. Hey, those sound awesome. I will be driving soon, so if it's ready by the time we're coming back up, then I will give that a listen.
Are you talking to me?
Sit. Seat next to me. Hurry.
Have we met her before? She doesn't look familiar.
Do I know you, or...
This is no time for jokes.
I'm not?
Can you please... Now, are you okay doing this here? Or would you rather go somewhere a little quieter?
Whoa, can we slow down for a second?
No, we can't. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, but doing it right here?
Sorry?
We have different ideas of what's going
You're
on.
very pretty, and you clearly know what you're about, but I'm more of a take it slow kind of guy, you know? I don't like to rush into these things.
Yagami-kun, can you seriously not tell it's me?
Wait, who? What the heck? Mafuyu?
I hate
No,
to break it to you,
I couldn't
but
tell.
when a woman comes on that strong, she's not after what you think she is.
Right. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I'm here on behalf of Ayabe.
Wait, but really? Why did Ayabe send you?
That's a little strange.
He gave me a call this morning out of the blue. Said he needed me to help you in his stead. Here's the investigation report on Hoshki's murder. This is what you want, right?
Yep.
You took it from the prosecutor's office? Isn't that, you know, problematic?
Hence the disguise. Think it's okay to hand it over here? This is really intense.
All right, try to stay calm.
It's okay. Think of it as a thank you for saving me yesterday.
That did happen.
One more thing. Regarding Prosecutor Izumida.
She was definitely
They're
putting on
planning
an
to
accent
arrest
or
you.
a voice.
Under suspicion of murdering Shintani-sensei. I suggest you figure something out quick.
Will do. Thanks.
Bye then.
He's gonna.
What's that?
Oh, I thought he was gonna say, "Hey, what's Mafu
Smoking.
doing here?"
That was Ayabe's replacement.
Huh?
It would have been
What do we
really
got
funny
here?
had he known immediately, though. So making a clip on YouTube will pause the stream while Twitch will open the new window, but the UI is slightly easier in your opinion. Yeah, it's so interesting to see how the different platforms do different things in different ways. Clearly, some have better ways than others, but I don't think either of these two are necessarily better at everything than the other one. That being said, I still find it really difficult to find live streams on YouTube, whereas on Twitch, that's what you're finding. It's harder to get to past VODs on Twitch than it is on YouTube, so I don't know. Things go back and forth.
This is the investigation report from Hashki's murder.
Mafuyu stole it from the prosecutor's office.
Mafuyu-chan? Are you saying that woman was her?
Yeah, I just made the same mistake.
Am I just supposed to keep talking to him?
You should check this stuff out.
I guess so. Yeah, why is Kaito reading it and not us?
This is Hashiki's resume. Looks like he was pretty well educated.
They brought him on as vice director 4 years ago. Meaning, he was already with the ADDC when you were busting your ass defending Okubo.
Seems like he and Kido were responsible for deciding how much money to give each project. Hashiki had more influence than I realized.
And that's why Kajihira lured him over to his side. Yeah.
This here is a
Makes
map
sense.
of the crime scene. Hashiki was found lying here. An hour before that, he was seen drinking at a cabaret. This one, place called the Queen Rouge. They charge an arm and a leg, but hell if they don't make bank off it.
I think we went in there
Was
one
Hashiki
time.
drinking alone while he was there?
Nah, looks like one of his colleagues was with him. Wait, it was that guy, Shono.
So the two of them came all the way from the center just to grab a few drinks. The question is, why?
Beats me.
Shono's the lead researcher on 89. He seems to report to Kido. So the voice actor for Mafuyu is Shirami Lee, who's played a lot of good anime characters over the years. Name a few of them. I bet you I will go, oh yeah, but I don't know what they are.
After they left the club, Shono grabbed a cab by himself. He claims he went back to the center and had a chat with Kido. The taxi company's records back that up.
Meaning Shono has an alibi. Kido too.
Yep. As for
Lucy and
Hashi,
Fairy Tale?
he had an argument with a man. in a
Lucy
black
and
raincoat.
Asuna and Sword Art are the
They
same
found him on the
voice
ground.
actor. I didn't
Shit
ever guess
down.
that.
3 weeks later, he was dead.
That's horrible.
Cause of death was a cerebral contusion due to blunt trauma. The culprit hit him 14, maybe 15 times. No fingerprints, so he must have been wearing gloves.
All right. I think we understand how it all went down.
So, what's our next move?
I want to take a little field trip. See for ourselves where they found Hashiki. The Queen Rouge is right near there too.
Yeah, we'll go investigate the scene of the crime 3 years later. She was also the voice of Roddy Tops and Shantae. That's something.
Let's hit it.
Let's hit it. James, at that point, you don't even have a choice. Oh, we're stuck. Get out. All right. So, yeah, all the way down there. Got it? Slow down?
Keep up, huh?
Earthworm! Fantastic. We'll put that in a drink for us later, you know? I haven't done anything with the elixir system since we unlocked it. A little unfortunate, maybe. Also, I don't know that we've ever come in here before. Maybe once? Kind of just checking it out right now.
Slow down.
No, you keep up. Alright, Kaito, I got one. You get the other one. He did! He did it!
What a waste.
Let's roll, Tom. Take it easy.
So, it's pointing us to where the death was at, but I kind of want to check out the bar first. Do that and see if there's anything we can actually do in there first. Nope, not allowed. Okay.
Where you?
Also, I do not believe we've been in there before, since it's clearly like locked off. I think we need to turn around as well. Kamurocho is like a maze. Alright, this is the spot.
Kaito-san, mind playing the part of Hashiki?
Guess not. He was round here, yeah? How's this?
Wow, you look so lifeless. You could get a job doing this.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, so, 6 months ago, just past 11 p.m., Hashiki and Shono finish drinking. Shono gets in a cab. Hashiki stays and argues with a man in a raincoat, after which he was found here, beaten half to death.
But Shono got in the cab on Showa Street. Meaning Hashiki and his friend went somewhere else just so they could have their little scuffle.
It's definitely quieter here. Maybe this is always where the murderer planned to kill Hashiki.
And what makes you say that?
I don't know. Just a hunch.
Big Mr. Detective. Anyway, I think we got all we can. Nothing's gonna be left from 6 months ago.
Yeah, you're right.
Do a side quest after some more investigation. Side quest being fighting Vipers. We will... I don't know where fighting Vipers is. We'll try and figure it out, though. So, James, speaking of Mickey Mouse, not necessarily the Christmas Carol, or that episode, of course, but the Steamboat Willie and the other one, of which the name I can't remember, entering public domain. Beginning of the year, right? What are your thoughts around that?
Queen Rouge.
So even stuffy, honest scientists come to places like this.
Plain crazy.
Hashiki wasn't exactly honest. Or a scientist. I was on Kajihira's payroll, remember?
Looks like they're not open yet. Hope someone's in there.
Hello? Is anyone here?
We're not open yet, sir. May I ask who you are? I must also point out that this club is members only.
Oh, you know a Hashiki from the ADDC? He told us to stop by.
Did he?
Hashiki-san. Sorry, I've never heard of him. All recommendations must come from a current member.
I'm not gonna let this guy play dumb with me. Yeah, actually, he seemed like he recognized the name, and he actually said Hashiki-san, which I feel like you might not give the San designation if you weren't sure who you were talking about. Oh, Plane Crazy was the first one. I gotcha. Thought Steamboat Willie was released for... Yeah, I don't really know the order. I know I've seen Steamboat Willie. I don't think I've seen Plane Crazy. I don't know why that is.
You know Hashiki-san's dead, right? He got beaten to death 6 months ago, right after leaving your club.
Who are you? You're clearly not cops.
Clearly.
We're private investigators. Yagami Detective Agency. We want to know what happened that night.
You think I'm a goddamn elephant man? I can't remember something from that long ago.
We don't need you to tell us. You have girls working here, yeah? If possible, I'd like to talk to the girl who sat with Hashiki-san.
Get out of my face. I have no obligation to help you. How about this? I'll talk to you once you're a member. If you can get a recommendation, that is. Let me say, though, our rates aren't exactly what I would call cheap.
I don't have time to go hunt down a recommendation.
Then get out of my face.
I like this guy's voice actor. Then get out of my face. I can't afford to waste time with this crap.
Hold on. You guys are recruiting?
And?
Think this girl fits the bill? Pretty damn fine, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna get Mafuyu in.
Well, she's not bad, I guess.
Not bad. You, my friend, have impossibly high standards.
Look, we only go for the hottest chicks. That's how we rake in the big bucks. But there's more to being hot than just looks. You gotta have something extra. Some charm, you know?
What the hell are you doing, Kaito-san? Mafuyu's gonna be pissed.
If you can think of a better way, be my guest. All Mafuyu's gotta do is get hired and find out what Shono and Hashiki were talking about.
Don't be an idiot. We can't ask her to do that.
In that case, how about her?
Saori-san? She wouldn't stand more of a chance than Mafuyu did.
Who else do we got?
Whoa, who's that? Now there's a girl I want to see.
Huh?
She's gonna be so
Foe's
pissed.
Not doing her any favors, but polish her up and she'll shine like a diamond. Trust me, boys.
See what I mean? Even Hoshino-kun's got the hots for her.
Seriously?
You run this club, yeah?
That's right. Please bring that friend of yours over here. I want to see her for myself. Hell, I'll hire her on the spot.
I think we can manage that. Come on, Talk.
I don't have such high hopes.
I'll be waiting.
She's gonna be so mad. And it's gonna be great!
Well, looks like we're sending Saori-san in there. It's the quickest way.
Easier said than done. How are we even gonna get her on board?
I don't know. She likes dessert, right? Just give her something sweet and call it a day.
You think she'd really go for that? I bring sweets to the office all the time.
Sounds to me like you're gonna need the Kaito of desserts. A dessert to crush all other desserts.
Oh, yeah? What'd you have in mind?
Do I look like a dessert menu? This is all you, buddy.
It was your idea, jackass.
Oh, okay. So, your thoughts on... hold on. I thought the ones before were damn good. Something. Okay, who can I ask that would know where to find a killer dessert in Kamurocho? I mean... I would say... Sayori would be the best one to ask. We could just ask her, like, hey, where's the best dessert in town? Walk out, pick it up, and go back. She wouldn't know why we asked. It doesn't matter. Mafuyu, I don't know. Ayabe, I don't know. Tsukumo, maybe. Maybe. I mean, you know what Tsukumo could do? He could check all of social media, compile a gigantic list, and find the one that was mentioned the most times. You know. Anyways, your thoughts on the original version of Mickey entering public domain? Is you think it's going to be a while before you see anything significant in terms of non-Disney work featuring Mickey and Minnie? Sure. Yeah, those two shorts are so limited in characterization, and they have no dialogue, which is true. So there's not a lot for people to use. That's very true. But the upside, right, is that finally, the public domain extension has not been renewed, right? So now all of a sudden it's not just Mickey, right? It's going to start being all sorts of different things. Granted, from like what 100 years ago. Is that the time period that we're coming back from? 1920s? Jeez. I say let's start with Sakumo. I bet Sakumo could find something really easily. Hey, that's a good idea. I can have him do another search for me. Just gotta give him a call.
How's it going, Yagamishi?
There's something I need help finding.
What is it this time?
I need the king of desserts. Something that a sweet-tooth hound would do anything to get.
That's the oldest trick in the book. You think a modern woman's gonna fall for that one?
Oh yeah, guys still do it and girls still eat it up.
Really? Eating sounds pretty stupid. But anyway, I'm up for a search. Hit me with some keywords.
Let's try sweets and limited.
Let's give it a shot. Sharing my screen with you now.
Yeah, something like 94 years ago. Right.
Hundreds of hits too many. Can't do a lot with results like that.
So much for limited.
Let's try adding another word to narrow it down, Yagamishi.
Something that Sayori-san would die for. What words would get me closer? I mean, we could say Sayori, but why would we do that? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, here's the thing. We got a special dessert for her, or there was that special dessert that we had to do the whole mystery of who ate it, and it turned out no one did. It was thrown out. But I don't remember what it was. I feel like if we knew what it was, that might help us here. It could have been something... Jeez, I really don't know. Now, if we look for Sayori, though, maybe we could find her specific posts. Right? That might help a lot.
Incredible! You narrowed it down to one result.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's from Hoshino. Wait, this is Hoshino's account.
Yagamishi.
Oh, this one isn't gonna work. Let's try a different word.
It says, seeing Sayori-san nibble unlimited sweets is the cutest thing ever. She's cute for lots of reasons, though. Hoshino might have the hots for Sayori? Maybe? Alright, so we've done Sayori. Open, right? We might be trying to find a location that's actually open right now.
Yeah, that one brought it down a lot. Smart. I've never thought to go by the shop and not the snack.
I mean, she can't have had a dessert from a store that just opened.
That's my Yagamishi. Should be easy to keep going from here.
Yeah, let's toss Kamurocho into the mix. That did it.
86.
What do we have here? Famous Kyoto sweet shop Takemitsu's Kamurocho branch now open on Shichifuku Street.
Perfect. I'll head over there now.
You know those are limited quantity, right? I don't know if you can still get them this time of day.
Guess I should get moving then.
I don't know who you're going through all this trouble for, but she's a lucky girl. Good luck.
She's a lucky girl. You
Gotta
might
run,
think
Sakumo.
that.
Thanks again.
You
I'll be
might
rooting
think
for
that.
you.
As a point of comparison, the first appearance of Popeye in the comic strip Thimble Theater was in 1929, so 1 year after the Steamboat Willie. Though by that point, the comic was 10 years old, and I'm not sure if Olive Oyl is public domain herself yet. Interesting. Interesting stuff. All right, we're gonna just go up here through Little Asia, I guess. Which is the way that we came down. Did I hear a cat just now? He really is way up there. Maybe it's the tabby Nikomiya-san was talking about? Oh. I see. I can't see much from down here, but I bet the drone can. Well, this was unexpected, but okay. That's gotta be the one. I'm sure Nikomiya-san would appreciate a picture. I will also say, I feel like if you flew a drone this close to the cat, that cat would not just be sitting there. Photo taken.
Hello?
Your wife was walking by and responded, I heard a cat. She sure did. Nikomiya-san, I sent you a text. Is that the right one? Ooh, what a relief. Yes, that's him, all right. Fantastic work. It was so long ago that we actually picked this quest up. Chapter 2, probably. Okay, looks like there's only one more to go. Anyway, our last little runaway critter is a black cat. Apparently, he lives on Pink Street and is quite fond of the ladies. That's really the only hint I have for you. Sorry if that seems rather vague. No problem, I got this under control. He's a real cutie. In fact, he's practically the talk of the town. I hope he's doing okay. So he likes women, huh? Guess I'll have to find this cat the hard way. Interesting. Interesting. Didn't expect that to pop up. Oh, I can't go through there. Okay. So since olive oil was part of the cast on day one, as I might remember from the Popeye podcast, he basically took over the male lead spot from Olive's brother Castor and her prior suitor Ham Gravy. Ham Gravy. Olive is in public domain. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people to just talk to.
Everyone raves about this place online. We're so lucky they opened a branch here in Kamurocho.
Some kind of famous sweet shop, huh? No line, though. Guess they're sold out.
Is it this? I'm guessing it must be that.
Man, only one per person? Huh. Guess I can't complain. At least I got one.
Can I buy it off of you? Dirty cloth. Best pickup of the day. Probably not. Oh, maybe? Do you think I can just talk to him again?
Man, only one.
Oh.
Look, pal. I don't care how long you've been running in Kyoto.
Protection money?
If you want to open a shop in this town, you gotta follow the rules.
I told you. I already submitted all my documents.
We don't give a shit about your documents. This is about knowing your place.
You don't mean, protection money?
Protection? I don't know what you're talking about. We just want to make sure you're following the rules.
Excuse me. Mind if I squeeze past you fellas?
Then who the hell are you, huh?
Sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to come back later. We're in the middle of something.
I'm looking for one of your special mochi, sir.
This ain't a joke, asshole! We're talking here!
Yeah, we're about to punch you in the face.
Before this gets ugly.
If anyone needs to beat it, it's you.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody might see you shaking this poor guy down and call the cops. Heck, I'll do it myself.
You think you're safe because you're a civilian, huh? We'll think again. Come on! Let's wreck this shithead.
Show these Kyoto fucks how things work around here.
Oh, he pulled out a Tonto! He's gonna regret that. Yup. Yeah. Like the car in the background over there. Hey, get out of the street!
Dude, what the shit?
Leave now and I won't call the cops. Now go.
Damn it.
That was a great response.
Hey, thank you so
Pulling
much,
the
sir.
Tonto, though, I
Oh,
mean,
that?
he was ready to
That
kill
was
us.
nothing. As I was saying, I'm looking for one of your special mochi.
My apologies, sir. We're all sold out for
But I
today.
just saved you, so you're
Sold
not gonna make
out?
me one?
Ah, damn it. I should have come sooner.
Wait, sir. I think I have one.
Huh?
We keep a few separate from our regular sales batch, you know, for TV interviews and like. There still should be some of those left.
Wow. You guys are the real deal. Think I could buy one?
You can have one for free after what you did today. I insist.
Really? Well, I guess if you don't mind.
Limited Warabimochi.
Well, I should be going. Thank you again, sir.
Finally found the perfect gift for Sayori-san. Just gotta head to Genda's now. Popeye, as we know him, was more or less finalized by the time he appeared in the animation in 1933. So if what you're hearing about how the public domain works is true, Popeye's stuff, not from King Features, might really ramp up in 5 years. Yeah, no, it might. Because all of a sudden, any random person can publish a new book, show, video game with Popeye. No ramifications. Crazy stuff. Also, Bomber, why do we collect such gross things? So we can make the elixirs to drink. Ugh. Maybe. Ah, I hate this. Bad news, Yagami-san. The Keihin gang is back, causing chaos in town. If you have time, please help before someone gets hurt. We don't have time. We don't have time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really hope that there isn't something in the game that's like, hey, you failed to save the town from the Keihin gang so many times. We're going to reprimand you somehow. That was quite the bounce. See that expert kick?
Stay down.
I did. Got more?
Must we?
Popeye's shorts are already in public domain.
Really, guys?
Okay. Not sure if they count for that, being the character himself. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely am not an expert in public domain. Not at all. But I am interested to see how things are going to change in the next 10 years for
Genda-sensei,
stuff
how do you feel?
constantly coming out
Fine,
again.
I guess. Just got back in the office.
Oh, sorry, son. I got you this.
Yagami,
Sorry, do you mind if I talk to Saori-san real quick?
this comes first. We've got business.
Huh?
Take a seat.
What if I walk over and talk to her first?
Genda-sensei wants to speak to you.
Hey there, Yagami-san. Take a seat.
Okay, we'll take a seat.
You're not talking your way out of this one, Yagami. Hoshino-kun told me everything.
Everything about...
all this shit with Shintani. I told you to back off, but you went and dug even deeper.
Yep,
now
we
you've
sure
got
did.
Hoshino-kun wrapped up in this. Shintani was practically a son to me. Sure, I told you that before. Knowing he's gone, I can barely get up in the morning. My appetite's gone too, and I'm just forcing down food.
Or Genda.
What am I gonna do if I lose you and Hoshino-kun too? Something came to me when I was in bed thinking about this. If things keep going down this path, is it even wise to keep this office up and running? That's not how I want to think about it, though.
Huh?
One of my own gets murdered, and I respond by lying in bed whimpering about it? Not happening. If you don't have the will to fight, you're never gonna last in this town. Every single person in Kamurocho's pursuing a dream, trying to claw their way forward, bit by bit. If you don't want to get your ass chewed up and spat out, you gotta keep fighting, even if you have to fake it. If I can't fight after what happened to Shintani, I might as well just close up shop. Yagami, you're serious about this, aren't you? You really want to avenge Shintani?
Yes.
Good. In that case, Hoshino-kun is at your disposal. I'll eat the cost till this murder is solved. We're gonna find Shintani's killer, no matter what. And until we do, I'll pitch in however I can. You just say the word.
Thank you, Genda-sensei.
One condition, though. No more victims. After everything that's already happened, I can't afford to lose anyone else.
We'll be careful.
Genda-sensei, can we borrow
As for the
Sayori-san?
next step in our investigation, I'm gonna need a little help from Saori-san.
Saori-kun?
Good, aren't they? By the way, there's something I need to ask you.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on, Saori-san. You ate all that mochi, didn't you?
Those were a trap. I don't approve of such trickery.
Come on. Could be fun being a hostess for a day. Though what that club owner sees in you is beyond me, that's for sure.
Oh, ouch!
It'll be fine, Saori-san. We're not asking you to be their #1 girl.
No.
If we got you a new dress, you'd look the part. It'll be one of those extreme makeovers.
No.
Maybe this is a lost cause. Maybe. I will say, right? I know that this game has the concept of dating people, right? I don't know, like, how that opens up, because we haven't gotten a single clue into that system yet, and we're at least past the 50% mark of the game. So I'm a little surprised we haven't seen anything yet. And the other, like, weird part to consider is our relationship with Mafuyu. So I'm kind of wondering if something's going to happen to Mafuyu that essentially removes her from the picture, story-wise. Hopefully not death-wise, but we'll see. But if they open it up and Sayori-san is one of the potential dateable NPCs, that's the one we're going for. Because I think she's my favorite character. Her snarky, sarcastic responses to things are the best. Yeah, Genda definitely made it worse, Bomber, for sure.
What about that mochi? I'll get you some more if you do it.
No.
I don't think she's gonna budge, Yagami.
Guess not. I don't even know if the manager was that serious anyway.
Oh, he was.
What do you mean, not that serious? What do you see when you look at Saori-san, huh?
No, it's not that. She's just clearly not into the idea.
Why would she be with the way you're approaching it? Talking about how she doesn't have to be the #1 girl or giving her a makeover. If you'd look a little closer, maybe you'd understand. Saori-san could be the best hostess in this whole damn town if she wanted to. Isn't that right, Saori-san?
If you really believe that, I guess I could give it a try.
Wait,
what?
I'll do it. I'll be Kamurocho's #1 hostess.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, you can pick out a dress, Yagami-san. And she'll need a haircut and makeup,
Hoshino
too.
here, he's
You don't
definitely
mind
in a
shelling
lot
out
of
for
anime
this, do you?
as a voice actor.
No, it's fine, but I have to pick the dress?
Don't worry, there's a shop around here that caters exclusively to hostesses looking for outfits. You can't go wrong at a place like that.
But how's she gonna be the best if she goes to the same store as all the other girls?
The primary goal here is finding out what Hashiki and Shono were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Then stop complaining. Becoming the best will just happen naturally. Let's go, Yagami-san. We have a dress to buy.
See, I knew you had it in you.
That worked out just fine.
Yeah, but I'm kinda afraid of what'll happen if things don't go well at the club.
I'm sure it'll go great. Knowing Saori-san, how could it not?
So I will say that what we're doing right now could be introducing the dating mechanic. It could be, right? When we were talking on the phone to our friend who did all the social media stuff, right? He made it seem like we were trying to get a girl to date us, right? And we got her a gift, and then we've talked her into going out on the town with us, and we're going to buy her a new dress. This could be an interesting way to introduce the dating system. Also, Bomber, we could get that one guy who looks like his twin sister. We could. That would be hilarious. That would be the best, actually. What? Hold on. Is there a way for me to see, like, all of our acquaintances' names somewhere? I'm not sure about that, honestly. Nope, don't know. I know his name is Hoshino, but that's his last name, right? So I'm not too sure.
Yagami-san.
Oh.
The go-to place for Saori-san's dress is La Marche, over on Showa Street. That's where all the hostesses in Kamurocho buy their clothes.
And why do you know that exactly?
Why do you know that?
A good number of our clients happen to be cabaret girls. Anyway, send me a picture of Saori-san once you've picked a dress out.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
I'll recommend a good stylist based on what you go with.
It feels like this really ought to be you doing this.
Let's see. 12 years, Bugs Bunny. Proper Bugs Bunny will be in public domain. And then Daffy Duck, a couple years before Bugs. Really? It'll just be Wacky Daffy, not the conniving Chuck Jones version. I don't know if I've ever seen the earlier version.
Yep, let's do it. We should start with the dress.
Where do we gotta go? Literally to the other side of town. Okay. Hey, it looks like the Keihin gang outbreak has gone away, though, so that's a positive. I'm kind of wondering how, like, she's gonna follow us exactly. We're quite outpacing her. I mean, I don't think it matters, right? Probably, but we are definitely outpacing her.
You asked
for it. This is just what any person who might be on a quote-unquote date that we're not really on wants to see. The guy they're out with beating people up in the street. Let's see, he has done a lot of anime work, but not a lot that you recognize. Let me ask you, from the more recent things, was he in, is the name really gonna escape me? Netflix show, shoot. Not anime as you might think it. Agretsuko. Yeah, that one. Agretsuko. Aggretsko. Yeah. I really, really enjoyed that show. I think he's the voice of a character that doesn't show up until like second season, I think.
Bring it on.
And Sukudo, our friend, our hacker friend, I'm pretty sure he's also in that show. As kind of a similar character, interestingly enough. Don't know how that works out. Porky's Duck Hunt was the first short, which reminds you that Porky arrived even earlier than Bugs or Daffy, but only the stutter is what you'd know of him in that version. The original Porky was a school kid. Interesting.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to La Marche.
Hey, we're looking for a dress. Specifically one for a club called Queen Rouge. Any recommendations?
But of course, sir. Now then, our dresses are right this way.
We get to dress her. What? Talk about game mechanics I didn't expect to see. Okay. Well, we gotta pick the right one, you know? I'm not feeling that one. Listen to the music, too. It would be nice if we had, I don't know, an expectation of what the other people in the club wear, so that we can pick something out that is remotely similar, you know? This is a weird game mechanic. Wait, isn't this basically what Mafuyu wears normally? I think it is. Wow, that is short. Oh, they all have descriptions I wasn't even looking at. The bodycon dress, straightforward dress that extenuates the body line. No extra fluff. Yeah, definitely no extra fluff. A little bit of ripple, though. The Legend Pure. A dress that's said to have been worn by a legendary Osaka hostess. Something awe-inspiring about this dress, but it's hard to point out what. I have a feeling it doesn't really matter which one we pick. That's my assumption here. So, with that being said, this one feels like a good one for the club. This one feels like a great one for the club if it was, like, Egyptian themed. Not a terrible one. Meh. I really like green, but I don't really care for that one. But this one's also pretty good too. Bear Top, a classic dress that dials up the sexiness factor with its busty, revealing design. A mermaid dress? I mean, Mad Tea Party would think this was funny. Punch thugs in the face and then play dress up. All right, what are we thinking? I'm feeling this one or this one. Probably this one. I kind of like that one. All right. And we can change the color. Oh, wow. If you can change the color on all of them, it really, it could change one of the other dresses completely. I think I like the original color the best. Like, that one's not terrible, but I think this one's the best. Alright, I need to see what the flower looks like with the rest of it. Maybe. Maybe. She wears glasses, so, like, she's going to continue wearing glasses, right? That's... Honestly, I kind of wish they had her normal glasses. I feel like her normal glasses would be better. Earrings that we can barely see. Okay, sure. Aha! Now, because the exposure on top is so much, we need a large necklace, right? I mean, that one's not bad because it's large, like I was saying. This one, the color goes, The last one is a statement necklace? Yeah. It's subtle, and it works. We're gonna view him from afar. I like that one. When you were playing Starfield, you accidentally got into a relationship with the Russian woman and yelled out to my wife, "Looks like I'm getting married to a Russian woman," and she shouted back, "I'm okay with this." Nice. All right. Let's see. Definitely not the rainbow. Probably the black. It goes with the rest, I think. Okay, now here's the real question. We're putting something on every slot, every single slot, because we are. Are we gonna have to pay for all of this? Jeez, that's gaudy. I'm gonna say no to the watch. How about that? Bracelet, though, maybe. Leather cuff. Simple. The onyx. Or the gold. They all work, honestly. Fan of the simple. The perfume. Raises the wearer's spirits. Or a show-stopping perfume that keeps the wearer calm in any situation. This actually sounds like it might play some part in what she does. So a crazy situation happens and this will make her stay calm? Or she's not feeling great about it, but she keeps her spirits up? I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling like calm too. Pick the clothes with the best stats. Alright, if we do that though, Burger, then we're going to look like a clown. Courtesy of Cyberpunk 1.0. Nice to see you. How you doing? Hope you're having a good pre-holiday time. Holidays coming up. There's a whole second section down here that looks like it's for makeup that we don't even have available to us right now. Interestingly enough. So there's more coming on top of what we've just done here. I feel like we did a decent job. Decent job. Exit. All right. Let's see what the bill looks like.
How's it going in there, Sari-san? Almost done?
Hold on a second. I don't usually dress like this.
You know, it almost feels like we're on a date.
Mafia won't be happy about that.
Sorry, son. You've known Mafuyu since you were a kid, right?
Yes, we were close in our early teens, but then we grew distant and didn't reconnect until law school.
Right, I remember now.
Mafuyu's family was wealthy, so she knew how to socialize, whereas I preferred to keep to myself. My classmates often bullied me.
That's sad.
But whenever anything got too bad, Mafuyu was always there to protect me. Even then, she wanted to be a prosecutor. She didn't know it at the time, but I really respected her.
Is that why you decided to go into law?
Yes. At first, I wanted to be a prosecutor too. But ultimately, protecting the weak fits my personality better than punishing evil. Sorry, Yagami-san. I'm not normally this talkative.
Everyone has a story to tell.
Speaking of which, Mafuyu looked up to someone too.
Hmm?
When she was just a young girl, she and her mother were victims of a hit and run.
Yeah, she told me about that. Her mother threw herself in front of Mafuyu, but ended up unstable and unconscious for a while afterward.
Yes. They ultimately caught the culprit, but Mafuyu's mother was still comatose at the time of the trial. With how young Mafuyu was at the time, it was difficult for her to explain to the police what happened. But the prosecutor was very patient, investigating every last detail of how the accident happened.
Wow.
He fought for justice in place of a victim who couldn't fight for herself. In fact, that may have been Mafuyu's first love.
Huh? The prosecutor?
He's Mafuyu's boss now. Morita-san.
Huh? That's pretty crazy. Never expected she'd be into older men.
Do you remember when I first introduced you to Yagami-san? We were all drinking together at Tender. That was the day Morita-san had married another woman. So, I wanted Mafuyu to meet someone better. That's why I invited you.
Huh, now that you mention it, she did seem kinda down that night.
Does it surprise you?
Does it surprise you? Nah, I'm fine. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble sleeping tonight. I like you more now. That's pretty forward.
Actually, I think I'm falling for you now, Sari-san.
Wait, what? Where is this coming from?
I don't think...
If this is a joke, Yagami-san, you have terrible comedic timing.
Come on, I'm just messing with you.
What an ass. Anyway, I'm done changing.
Hmm?
We had to do that for the laugh.
Huh. Not bad.
You think?
I mean, we did pick it all out.
Hold on. Let me get a picture.
Huh? Uploading photos without an individual's permission is...
Sorry, Hoshino-kun asked me to do it. Said he wants to figure out the best makeup for your dress.
Oh, we have to go do the makeup next. Okay, I got it.
And speak of the devil.
It's me, Hoshino. You're a natural at this, Yagami-san. Saori-san is as beautiful as ever. Man, this is incredible. I should have tagged along after all.
So, which salon should we go to?
Oh, right. There's a place called Cherry, also on Showa Street. They do top-notch work. It's not far either.
Got it, thanks.
Time to go to the salon. I'm glad it's not far, because she has to walk in that outfit with those heels now. Oh, it's literally right here. This is the place Hoshino-kun mentioned.
Welcome, sir. What can we do for you today?
Here we go again. The music and everything. Killer Heel store could be accused of an accessory to murder, maybe. Here's the deal. I think we might leave her hair the way it is. anything else wouldn't feel like her anymore, right? I mean, not that these aren't good options, but I like the first one. Yeah, we're sticking with it. Can't even see the eyebrows, so I don't know if it matters too much. Balanced. Thin. Thick. Again, we can't really see them. Yeah, we're gonna stay with standard. I don't know that we're gonna change a whole lot, honestly. Standard. Open. And defined. It doesn't change a whole lot, really. Sure. Change the color. We'll probably leave that black. Okay, we'll add some eyeliner somehow. Kinda doesn't feel like her anymore either because of that. Not very visible. Yeah. Color contacts. That's a lot of effort. Go for a little color on the cheeks, I guess. Standard is best. Done. Also, we didn't have to pay for the outfit at all. It doesn't appear to be the case anyways.
Whoa. You look better than I expected.
I'd rather you didn't stare like that.
Sorry. Anyway, let's head to the Queen Rouge.
Which, Oh! I was very confused, but turns out we are first-person Sayori. This is a thing. I can't run. Oh, I was clicking the X button to run. Were they catcalling us? I think we were.
Oh, she's a knockout.
I'll knock you out.
Oh, no, I meant a dress. Just a dress.
Just the dress. Well, we can walk a mile in her shoes now. That indeed.
Hey, girl! Yo, what club you work for, huh? You got a gig tonight, babe? We'll pay you double.
Fun. You're so bad at this IRL, Bomber. Your wife asks you, and you're just thinking in your head, yep, looks human.
Where's she work? That's where I want to be. Huh? Well,
Oh, it's, right here. So, are we gonna keep playing as her in the club?
Thank you for choosing us yet again. Oh, it's you. Where's the girl? You're gonna bring her, yeah?
How soon can she start work?
Tonight, long as there aren't any problems. Girl's got potential, but we'll see whether or not she's got what it takes to
shine.
Holy shit.
This is Saori Shirosaki-san.
You have the job. You're like a freaking angel. Come work for us, please.
I'm Shirosaki. Nice to meet you.
I think she's still kind of nervous, but she'll warm up soon enough.
No, she's perfect. I'm loving that I don't care vibe.
Huh?
I've never really entertained anyone before, but...
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. With looks like that, who needs experience? Let's get you situated. Right this way, beautiful.
This is the first and last time, Yagami-san.
I know. We just have to figure out what Hashiki and Shono were talking about. The hostess they were with should know.
Okay, I'll track her down somehow. I'll call you once I do.
Sorry, son.
I kind of hope we play as her.
Follow me.
Because it could be a real interesting, like, situation.
Now, you said
but
you
it's just
don't
going to be a
have much
cutscene.
Experience. But honestly, you seem okay to me. Your responses have been spot on.
Do you mean that?
See, that humility is key. Young girls like you are way too casual nowadays.
I'm not even that young.
We're on the high end of Kamurocho clubs, you see. Naturally, our customers are of a higher status as well. Executives from massive corporations will come here to entertain guests, or celebrities will come to throw parties. Given their social standing, it's important to be as polite as possible. Understand?
Yes. Other than that, is there anything in particular I should be aware of?
Number one is try to stay engaged, no matter what. Act like you're having fun, and toss out tons of compliments.
So I should kill them with kindness.
And once they drain their glass, get them to order another. Ask for one for yourself, too.
You're saying I need to beg?
Oh yeah, these guys will do anything you want if you just ask nice and rub up on them.
I'm not doing that.
Either way, you're not gonna be the only girl at the table. Just do it like the other hostesses do. Well, that's how everyone learns coming in.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm not really here to score brownie points as a hostess. This is still an investigation. We might actually get to play as her. We might. I have to find the girl who was with Hashiki without blowing my cover. It may not be easy, but I can do this. If they need this info, then I'll get it.
Okay, it's almost time for opening. You'll be starting on the floor, Saori-san. Good luck.
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Sumire. Hiya, I'm Mika.
Wait, there are consecutive correct bonuses here. Have to keep in mind that this is a classy club.
Please, call me Saori, sir.
Oh, what a beautiful, elegant woman. Come, take a seat.
If it's all right with you, sir.
And so, as the young blood in the company, I was called on to make a sacrifice for the greater good.
A sacrifice? They're working you to the bone. It's a shame how much some places impose on their workers.
What was the sacrifice? I suppose every industry has its share of problems. I mean, like, when he said that, I'm like, oh, but he looks like he's the head of a department. So, was the sacrifice I had to lay a couple people off? Come on. She's totally checked out. Not that I blame her. I'm not especially interested in this sob story either.
But you'll persevere in the end. I just know it.
Oh, you can tell?
Of course. I get the feeling you're super reliable, like you'll do whatever needs to be done.
She's just making things up.
A feeling, huh? That just means you don't know for sure.
No. She can see how valuable I really am. Now she just has to convince my boss.
I suppose anything goes so long as it's a compliment. Maybe I really can do this.
Sorry to interrupt the fun. You've been requested by another customer, Sumire-san.
Ah, apologies. You'll have to excuse me.
Well, That's how the professional world is. If you want to climb the ladder, you have to be persistent.
Yes, precisely. Have you ever experienced something like that?
She was nodding off. Now that's asking too much, or were you asleep? Man, I guess we were just thinking to ourselves, as long as it's a compliment, it probably works, right? So this is a compliment. Although I kind of feel like the real Sayori would say, "Ugh, were you just asleep?" She is putting on an act. And we don't want to point any fingers at her of her doing a bad job, because we need to talk to these other girls before the night's done to get an understanding of, did any of them meet with Hashiki, and if so, do they even remember meeting with him and Shono and what their conversation was? Now, she probably doesn't remember. She was probably sleeping during it. But the other one, maybe.
Have I mentioned how much I love
That was a miss!
What? This old thing? I bought it on a whim while I was in Italy for business.
You have great fashion sense. Not many Japanese men could pull off that look.
So true. I can't look away.
Wow, I didn't realize you had such a good eye. Maybe I'll check that brand out myself someday.
Just warning you, they're not cheap.
See, she winked at us because we protected her, right? By changing the subject and diverting attention away from her sleeping. But that was a miss. That wasn't the right choice, interestingly enough. Phew, you have to think fast if you want to succeed as a hostess. Now I'm trying to think, like, what would... Of the other two options, the were you sleeping, or the other one was, now that's asking too much of us, don't you think? Which one of those would have been the right choice? It's weird. Yeah, how did we fail that? You call shenanigans! Shenanigans have been had. You can't imagine the personal fortitude to last in a job like this. Yeah, I mean, this is like any sort of normal customer service job cranked up to 11, right? At least your waiter at a restaurant doesn't have to sit and talk to you. They can say one nice thing and then leave, and then come back and give you the bill. Okay. What's next? Okay, now we get to talk to the girls. Those businessmen finally went home. I was so focused on talking to them that I couldn't focus on the investigation. It's okay, we couldn't have done anything about the investigation with them there anyways.
I'm so sorry about that. You were covering for me that whole time.
Don't worry about it. I'm used to paying attention to my surroundings.
You really have what it takes, Saori-san. Way more than me.
I don't know. You seem to be far better adjusted. How long have you been working here?
Maybe 6 months?
Yep, not her.
At least I'm better now than I was back then.
We need someone who was
worst
just
girl
over
in the
3
club,
years.
Without a doubt. One time, a customer even yelled at me. I remember it like it was yesterday, and I'm always so scared that it'll happen again.
It's okay. We all have down days at work every so often.
About that customer?
Wait.
After he left the club that day, he died.
Oh, he only died 6 months ago.
You
Is that what it
probably
is?
heard about it when it happened.
I thought
He
it was
got
3
drunk,
years.
Got in a fight, and then died from his injuries. He was apparently pretty important too, involved in researching this new drug called AD9.
I think we succeeded, by the way. We helped her out, and now she's like really open to talking to us, right? Because she's really grateful that she didn't have a bad day because she couldn't pay attention. She didn't get yelled at or asked to be replaced with someone else, right? I think we secretly got it right. Hashiki-san.
You mean Hashiki-san from the ADDC?
Yeah, that's the guy. You knew him?
The case was all over the news, yes. I read quite a lot about his death.
I poured the drinks Hashiki-san got drunk off of, and it was my carelessness that made him upset. I can't help but feel responsible for him getting in the fight that killed him.
So Mika-san was the one serving Hashiki-san.
My sales numbers aren't so good either. I'm kind of worried that they're gonna fire me. I know I should do more to boost my numbers, but I always think back to Hashiki-san.
About that, Mika-san.
Mika-san, Saori-san, you've got a customer.
Ah, just when things were getting good.
Sorry, that got kind of dark, huh?
And then we have to bring it up later somehow. Yeah. Yeah. I need to hear more of what Mika-san has to say. It didn't sound like a very good experience for her, though. I could upset her more if I pry too much. Oh, what should I do?
Saori-san, you good?
Oh, sorry. I'm heading over now.
Need to make her trust me somehow. I mean, we've already kind of gotten her to trust us, but yeah, let's do it again. His glass is empty. So... she was just talking about her own sales numbers being bad. So if we urge him to order another, I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. But if we give her the sign to do it, she might do it and then at the end of the night thank us because we've helped her sales numbers, right? Right? Eyes up, Mika. What's the sign?
You're running low. How about another drink?
Huh? Well, that's not a bad idea. Let me see here.
That wasn't very, discreet. Phew, it worked.
Why don't you splurge on something fancy?
I wish I could, but the wallet's kind of light this month.
Aw, really?
This is my chance. Time to step in. Oh. We're gonna get close to him.
Hey, don't.
That was correct.
You're here to have fun, aren't you?
She's right. Though I can think of something even more fun than this.
All right. Give me your finest booze.
Yay! You're the best! Fresh bottle coming right up!
It's all for the case. 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 Yeah, that's probably the right thoughts to be going through your head right now.
You're incredible, Saori-san! I've never seen numbers that high before.
Don't thank me. That was all you, Mika-san.
Hey!
Well,
let's go have some
was
drinks.
it?
My treat. I want to pay you back for tonight.
I couldn't. Actually, I know just the spot. Want to go there? I can't wait to learn more about you, Mika-san.
We're
Totally
going
down.
to tender.
We just gotta hang until our shift's over.
Hello, Yagami-san?
Hey, any luck?
Yes. I made friends with the girl who served Hashiki 6 months ago. We're gonna bounce and go to tender in a few.
Perfect. Wait, did you just say bounce?
Forget that. Where are you?
In my office. A lot happened after I dropped you off at the club.
It did?
Care to elaborate?
Well, maybe later.
Huh.
This is the first
that's
and
right,
last
James.
time, Yagami-san.
I know. We just have to figure out what Hashiki and Shono were talking about. The hostess they were with should know.
Okay, I'll track her down somehow. I'll call you once I do.
Okay, so now we're gonna find out what happened. A lot that's happened.
Hello? Hoshino-kun? Sari-san made it in, thanks to you. Got a job at the Queen Rouge and everything.
Great. I knew her beauty was nothing to sneeze at. Thanks for taking her around, Yagami-san. By the way, what's the plan for tonight?
We wait for Sari-san to call us. Not much to do, but wait till then. I'm gonna go kill time around town.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, we'll do.
Meanwhile, in Kamurocho, you're right. It's exactly what this is. I'm just supposed to run around and wait. Oh, by the way, the threat meter has returned. If we have time, I guess we go fight the Keihin gang. However, I suspect very shortly something happens. Hey, I could talk to her.
Hello?
Kaito-san? Yo! How's the Sayori-san situation? Going well. The Queen Rouge hired her right on the spot. Nice. That means you're free right now, yeah? Yeah. Well, guess what? I've got a job for you, Tak. A job? Yeah, and it's urgent. Get down to Public Park 3, man. What are you talking about? I'll explain when you get there. Just come on down. And he hung up. What are you playing at, Kaito-san? What if it's urgent? Can I talk to you real quick? Oh, cat! Is this Pink Street? There's a black cat over there. Maybe it's the one Nikomiya-san was talking about. I bet you it is. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, are you his owner? No, that's just a stray, but I do know the guy who takes care of him. Oh, really? He sure is a cute little fella. I was actually thinking of bringing him home with me. But if someone's looking for him, then I suppose I should leave him be? Hold that thought for a moment. Let me contact him and see if we can work something out. Kaito wants to play us at Mahjong? Probably not. Yagami-san, were you able to find him? I think you should come and see for yourself. Something going on? Ah, now I get it. She wants to raise him as her own. Got it. If that's the case, then please don't let me stop you. I'm just glad this little guy found himself a good home. You sure you're gonna be okay with that, Nikomiya-san? You won't be able to blog about him anymore. It's true that I'll miss him, but if someone's willing to welcome him into their family, then I'm sure he'll live a better life. Please, take good care of him. Wow, you really do have a soft spot for animals, Nikomiya-san, especially the ones that can't fend for themselves. All those pampered pets at the pet shop? I leave them for the other guys. After all, I'm a street cat man. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to run a blog called Nikomiya's Newsletter, would you? Huh? If you know about my blog, then does that mean you're one of my subscribers? Ah, I knew it! So it is you, and yes, I've been subscribed to you for a long time now. You could even say I'm one of your biggest fans. He's famous! Really? Wow, I'm flabbergasted. You're the first person I've met who actually reads my stuff. Now that I see you in person, you kind of remind me of a cat yourself. I'm into that sort of thing. Are match made in heaven? Absolutely, bummer. Oh, well, I guess that's awesome. So would you, like to grab some tea with me? Doesn't have to be now, but I've always wanted to talk cats with the incredible Nikomiya-san. That would be great! It's a date! Yagami-san, I owe you one. I mean, look at me. I'm gonna go have some tea with a girl who reads my blog. Here's a little treat before I go. I did have you running all over the place, so, yeah. And they forgot about the cat. Don't go chasing her away, Nikomiya-san, cause this kitten's yours to keep. Ridiculous. They totally left the cat, though. Just saying. Public Park 3 is, yeah, over there. Threat is now down to 22%. I don't even know if we could beat both of the bosses if we wanted to, but we'll go beat one of them. Maybe both of them if we're lucky? Hold on. Okay, one more street.
Momo.
Hey, it's Nico Mio-san! We just talked to him. All this cat talk and him getting a date. Lower class of individual would have some very crass jokes.
Yagami!
Alright, Kasai! Let's do this. Yeah, you're getting the sign! He went Super Saiyan! We will also go Super Saiyan. Except ours ran out already, didn't it? There it goes. Got him. It's a sign that we're gonna win.
What a waste.
Yep. Good work, Yagami-san. Way to send those Keihin thugs packing. Oh. Oh. So now hold on a second. When we defeat one of the Keihin leaders, it lowers the bar down. If we happen to defeat one and that causes the bar to go to 0, it's considered a victory. Now, I wonder if the reverse can happen. You defeat one of the bosses, it goes down to 1%, and then ticks down to 0 right after the fight. Is that considered a failure? I don't know. Decided to leave you a token of our gratitude. Check the delivery box. Okay. Sure. We'll check that later, for sure. Oh, come on, really?
Guess we're doing this.
Okay.
And stay down.
Indeed. Indeed. Oh, don't worry. You're fine. I just gotta get that sacred rot. Gross. Gross. Hold on. Hold on. Before we do anything more, I can go into items, right? And then we can come over to... Is it the valuables? Right. We can make these things. And this one says request. So we have a quest to make one of these, is that right? Rate of great success increase 5%? Sure. I'm gonna have to look at our quests. Case file. Side case, right? Although, they're all done over here, I think. Maybe not. I gotta say, the quest log in this game could be a little better. It could be a little better. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. Some tokens of currency, Kim-san, right? I mean, it'd be nice. Come on, do it! Do the Captain Cop pose. Kaito, what is going on here?
Hey.
Kaito-san, what are you doing? Didn't you say this was urgent?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I meant it. Okay, who's the client? I am. I need you to do something about this little brat talk. He's following me around like a lost puppy. What did you do? I can't believe I found Captain Cop, mister. Captain... what? You don't know? Captain Cop! He's the police superhero who protects the city. He totally betrayed the evil organization who augmented him to fight crime instead. You're losing me here. This ankle biter was about to get kidnapped by some Yakuza, and I stopped it. But now I've got a fan. He's so strong. He punched those dudes lights out. All like bam, crack, biff, pow. Kid must think he's some kind of TV superhero. Right, the redemption for the fighter game. Hopefully we can do that right after this. He didn't transform though, probably because you didn't have this, Captain Cop. What's that? You have to hold on to it and do this. Captain Cop. We're gonna get Kaito to do this. We're going to get him to do this. That's how you transform into Captain Cop. Oh yeah? You should give it a shot, Kaito-san. Huh? Hell no! Side case, Captain Cop. Hey, what's your name, kid? Yusuke Okabayashi. I'm 5. Do you know where your dad or mom is? My dad usually stops working about now, so I came to pick him up. You came all the way to Kamurocho to pick him up? And that's where you met the bad men? Yeah, they asked where my dad was, but I didn't say anything. Then, they tried to get me. Then the Yakuza were after his father? Why would they go after a kid? Beats me, but we probably better hurry or the kid's father could end up in the same situation. True. If Yakuza are involved, it's gonna be bad news. Yup. Go do your thing, Talk. Oh, is that what your job is? Fine, but I need some more info on this guy. Hey, Yusuke-kun, can you tell me what your dad looks like? His face, his hair, his weight? Yeah, wholly obvious homage, Batman. Also, by the way, because his name is Yusuke, it's just got me thinking about it. The Yu Yu Hakusho Netflix live action adaptation, quite good. I did quite enjoy it. I will say, right, if you're, again, I feel like this is the same for anything. If you are the hardcore fan and everything has to be exactly right, then you're gonna hate it. But that's gonna be true for anything that isn't the original, right? In the live action show, they speed some things up a little bit, and they ignore a little bit of some different things, but for the most part, it's what it should be, and it's very good. I liked it. It was short too, so worth a watch. If you had all enjoyed the original Yu Yu Hakusho, worth a watch. You started watching Goblin Slayer again after episode 4, and it starts a new arc, which is much better. Because you said that, I might go back and try it. Again, I didn't get past episode 2. I don't know if I can. But we'll see. Maybe. Sure. He's skinny, he wears nice clothes, his eyes are tiny, and his hair is short. Alright, that should be enough to go on. Where'd you find the kid, Kaito-san? Down Supon Street. Alright, I'll go check out the area. Come on, mister, you have to do the Captain Cop pose. I know you're him. Talk. Do me a favor and find this guy quickly. Guess I better find this guy before Kaito-san tears his hair out. I want to see Kaito-san do the Captain Cop thing. I'm probably not alone on this. Can I go in here? No. Alright. Wrong thing. I have no idea, by the way, where the game is. Also, let me do a quick open of my redemptions thing. Quests. Yeah, that's true though. If he does it and then there's no transformation, it would break the kid's heart. Fighting Vipers was the name of the game that I need to look for. So I will find it. I think we'll check this one first. I feel like that one has the best possibility. There's Nicomedia again. He's just like wandering the streets. Interestingly enough. Oh, he's wandering the streets, and I bet you if we get into a fight near where he is, he might somehow help us out. Right into the fried chicken place.
Really, guys?
I bet this guy loves that. Here, actually, let's go in and order something. You're kind of a problem, sir. What will you be getting? Kind of a problem. I think we're gonna get ourselves a wild chicken sandwich, an oolong tea, and a wild avocado burger. We also have a little bit of unhealable damage that we should really get looked at.
Good stuff. Back to it.
I will say, if Kaito-san does do the transformation before this quest is up, I'm going to try to screenshot it. Excuse me, but may I have a moment of your time?
Hmm?
Sure. Okay, I'm Takeo Inose, the manager of the Wild Jackson in which you have just eaten. Look, I'm in a terrible bind here. If you would be so kind as to share your thoughts on how to improve our restaurant, I would be forever in your debt. Okay. This guy looks like he's about to have a meltdown. Maybe talking to him will calm him down? Londonier. I guess I could share a few thoughts. Oh, you're a godsend. So, what advice can you give me? If you're looking to make it better, I mean, I already enjoy the food. Are you not making enough profit or something? Yes, lately we've been hit hard by our rival, Wet Kitchen. Our profits have been tanking. And with the sales as low as these, corporate's been dangling the idea of termination over my head unless I turn things around. Ouch, I had no idea things were that bad. I guess you didn't need to hear all that. Sorry to trouble you. Well, now I understand why you're worried. Anyway, is there anything in particular you wanted feedback on? Yes, I was hoping to present some potential improvements to our store and possibly the rest of the chain. You found an article on the catcalling scene, and yeah, the whole thing was uncomfortable. Yes, and that's the point though, right? That's exactly the point that they were making. They were saying, look, this is actually like what some people have to put up with in maybe their day-to-day life. So, I think we did help Wet Kitchen. And then, Bomber, there was that other restaurant which we convinced them that they should do a merger with another fast food place. I don't think that was Wet Kitchen, but I wonder if we can get them to do the merger with Wild Jackson Chicken. Very much so, and the article goes into localizing it. I'm assuming the article was praising the scene. I would hope. Tell me, is there anything about Wild Jackson that strikes you as mediocre, or perhaps even unappealing? It's pretty tough to say. I can't really think of anything specific. Maybe you should ask a customer who hasn't been here in a while, or someone who doesn't eat here anymore, period. That would be ideal. But how would I even begin looking for someone like that? Come to think of it, I do remember seeing something about Wild Jackson while scrolling through Chatter a while back. I imagine if there were any complaints online, they'd be on social media. Maybe we can use those as clues to turn this place around. Nico Mia's back there! Besides, I already have a lead, so I may as well lend a hand. Seems like this guy's got it pretty rough as it is. I have an idea, Inose-san. One of my friends is really good at finding things on social media. Why don't we start there? Huh? You're really gonna help me out? Yeah, if there's any information that needs finding, we're your go-to guys. Thank you, kind sir. Tsukumo should be at Montai as usual. I'll have him check out Wild Jackson's reputation. We are really good friends with Tsukumo. Right? Like, really good friends. I think, as often as we use his services, he should be on our payroll. Not that we can afford him, but he should be. So the article was in favor of it, but mostly it's about how to make the scene hit the intended discomforting notes for a Western audience. Were they saying that it wasn't hitting those notes? Because I would think I would have to disagree. I feel like it did. Let me talk to you real quick. Oh, we can have them change out the crane, the claw game prizes, interestingly enough. Let's see, what do we got? We got Space Harrier. We got Motor Raid. Space Harrier again, and Darts. So we don't have the game that we were looking for at this one. No, they were saying it was the focus was on translation and word choice. Ah, okay. Honestly, the only other place that I know of is Club Sega down by our office, and I don't think they have it there either. But that's, I mean, we'll go check. This one, Mahjong. Yeah, I think we're being followed. The Yakuza games, by the way, are praised on their translations. They probably have the best translations in the whole business. Because they really do put a large focus on taking things that might be cultural and making them cultural in the translated language. I know it's widely praised for English. I don't know about the other languages that they do, but I would imagine they probably do a similar job. Aha! Fighting Vipers! This was the one. She's on rollerblades! Bon. I've never played this game, by the way. I'm trying to just get a quick look at what they all look like. I'm going Bon.
Round one. Let the action begin. Go!
Oh, he's also Bon. Got him. So, look at the sides. There's an interesting green, like, body. Which I'm guessing we can, like, somehow injure parts of the body. Oh, that did tons of damage to us.
Time over.
Time over? I think we actually won that without a time over. Just saying. This series was kind of over-the-top counterpart to Virtua Fighter. I mean, with the rollerblades, I can see why they would say that. Oh. Gotcha! It didn't take off, though, for whatever reason, but lasted long enough to be a big component of a crossover game. Interesting. I mean, I wouldn't want to be kicked by the rollerblades either, but... Oh, no! She got me! I really do actually like it when games have replay stuff built into them. That was... We lost. Now, I see that she has blinking parts, like her legs.
Round 1. Let the action begin. Go!
I continued. Oh, there's a grab! Oh, man. I haven't found the grab. Oh, we went through the wall! We're doing worse this time than we did last time.
Round 2. Go!
Jeez! I blocked and then she grabbed me, so... Trying to figure out what the grab button is. You know, it might be a combination of two buttons together. I haven't tried that yet.
Round 3. Go!
I think I'm done. Oh, wait. No, I'm red on top. She's red on top. Like, we broke the top armor and body or something? Now I'm kind of wondering, like, are kicks gonna do more damage? We got it. By the way, I picked this guy solely because he looks like one of the JoJo's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Let the action begin. Go!
I'm actually really enjoying the visuals of this game. Like how the attacks hit each other and all of that. It's pretty cool so far. Whoa! Got him. Giving you rival school vibes.
Win. Round 1. Let the action begin. Go.
Kick me in the air, why don't you? That plane got awfully close. Okay, I want to know how to grab. I think I'm in trouble here. A lot of trouble, turns out.
Round 2. Go.
I got the grab. Okay. Now I know how to do it. And it got me killed. Okay.
Loses.
I'm glad we played it. But I'm not going to continue. If I did, I would play someone else. Although, the one that I think we had the most fun with was probably Virtua Fighter 5. That being said, though, like, Fantasy Zone was a lot of fun, too. There are 7 different grabs that Bond can do, really. Ow! Guy hit me with a bat.
And stay down.
Alrighty. Pick up some things since we're here. Looks like Kaito-san made quite a scene. It would help me out if I could find any clues about the Yakuza trying to kidnap him. I might be able to find a clue lying around here somewhere. Cat? Where's the cat? There's always a cat. I mean, I heard it. I think it's behind me, though. Yeah, I heard it again over this way.
Uh-huh.
Meow again, please. Sounds so close. Aha!
Suspicious.
Oh, look! A cat! Finding the cat in each of these is the best part. Are these steel knuckles? These won't tell me who owned them, though. Must be more to find, then. Wait. Probably nothing up, right? I mean, we could always look for a camera. I think we've already done that in the street before, right? This one. Yeah, we've definitely already done that in the street. Did someone drop their wallet and we can find their ID?
Suspicious.
Silver bat. Yakuza must have been wielding this when they tried to kidnap Yusuke. Nothing out of the ordinary about it, though, so it doesn't tell me much. So most of those grabs are circumstantial, like the opponent's backed against a wall, or behind an opponent, and others are combos. Okay. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Jeez, I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see, apparently. You know, I wonder if there's more searching abilities that we can buy with skill points. As I gotta tell ya, he would come in real handy about now. That's not a thing? The elevator buttons? Nope. Good call. Alright, time to start looking up again. mean, this camera. Come on, we've already asked them for it before. We could get it again. Thought you saw them glowing. Yeah, no worries. I don't know what to look for. I'm just expecting to find something else on the ground, I guess, at this point. Something else that was dropped. Oh! Yeah, there's a Tancho in the wall here with a message. Oh, a knife! The guys trying to kidnap Yusuke must have gotten pretty serious. But pulling a knife on Kaito seems to have been a bad idea. Not much of a chance getting fingerprints off it, so I guess it doesn't help me much. Okay, so that's still not even the thing we're looking for. But it does tell us that we do need to look up a little bit, right? We can't be looking at the ground the whole time. Breast Worker 50. Okay. Guy's bike is nothing, I guess. Nothing in the door. The street is so busy, right? With all of the ads and stuff on the walls, it's hard to find, like, one specific thing, you know? Another camera, but it's not a thing. Do a slow check at everything in this door area. Every time it makes that little click, click, click sound, I'm like, oh, wait, is there something there? Oh, what's that? I just saw that. There's something under that crate. And it is? Oh, hey, this is pocket tissues used. Gross. An ad. Yakumaro Loans, huh? I'm reading this right, aren't I? Wouldn't be much of a stretch to tie a bunch of Yakuza to loan sharking. Guess this might be a clue. Pocket tissues. Pocket tissues, not quite as good as pocket sand. Sha-sha-sha. But we all know that. My only lead is a pocket tissue ad. What do I do now? Kaito? Hey, Talk. I know you're busy, but you mind picking up a bento from a convenience store or something? Thinking if I feed the kid, it'll shut him up.
Huh?
Can't you handle that on your own? You want me to cruise around town with a kid? Come on, man, I've got an image to uphold. What? You afraid people will think you kidnapped him? Or worse, that he's yours? How it is? Come strong for me, Talk. Really? Fine, I'll pick one up. Actually, Kaito-san might have heard about this Yakumaro Loans company, so... especially if they've got Yakuza ties. At least delivering the bento gives me an excuse to ask him. We have bentos on our person at this very moment, so we should be good. I think. Good throw, Yusuke. I threw it like you did. See? Once you know how to do it, it's easy peasy. Hold on. We gotta go back there and get that item, because it's, sacred rot. So, Gross, because I know where it's gonna go.
Hey.
You want a bento? You're in luck. I've been holding 7 for days. In fact, we have at least 7 of different kinds. We have a whole assortment of different selections.
Tak.
Kaito-san. Oh, Tak, what's up? What do you mean, what's up? Didn't you ask me to get you a bento? Oh, yeah, I did. Mind giving it to me? The healthy, balanced bento or the luxury yakuniku bento? You can have the healthy, balanced bento. Thanks, man. I guess I'm running low on bentos. We might want to pick up some more. Thanks, man. I'll feed the kid. By the way, Kaito-san, you ever heard of Yakumaru loans? I found this ad in some pocket tissues near where the attack happened. Yakumaru loans. Can't say it rings any bells. Nothing, huh? I thought they might have been Yakuza related. Well, I'm just a civilian. Shady civilian. But if you don't know anything, I'm at a dead end. Did you say Yakumaru loans, mister? I know that name. Huh? What? Really? My dad says they're bad Yakuza men, so don't go anywhere near them. Alright. Calling it now. His father is actually one of those Yakuza men. And Yusuke doesn't know any of the other kids. So when he went to pick up his dad, like he says he was doing, a bunch of the other ones came out, and they didn't learn exactly who he was, but they had an idea, and I bet you they were going to just help him find his father. I bet you. And Kaito-san comes cruising around the corner and gets the wrong impression of what's going on and beats them all up. My guess. Well, at least I was right about the Yakuza ties. But that's not good. If the Yakuza are hunting down the kid's dad, they probably already got him. Let's be a little quieter about that part around the kid. Yeah, but the problem is figuring out where they're based. Well, I'll leave that part to you, Tak. I'll keep an eye on Yusuke. Yeah, looks like you're a better babysitter than I am. Nah. Hey, mister, let's play more catch.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. He can complain all he wants. I think he's enjoying this. I think you're right. But if they already have Yusuke's father, I better get a move on. And now they're planning the counterattack? Probably. If Yakumaru loans are just a bunch of sharks, I should head into similar waters. There was a big money lending company on Tenkaichi Street. Well, we have friends in money lending. So here we go. Right here, if I recall correctly. I think they're on the top floor. I think. Right above the Mahjong. Oh wait, no. Mahjong's on the top floor. I'm not gonna play, I just see the item. I've already beaten these tables. They hold no more challenge. It was this floor. We remember that there's an item back there, and there's another one right here. As I destroy their whole business.
Hey.
Kawaguchi-san, a moment of your time. Yagami-san, what's going on? Does the name Yakumaru Loans ring any bells by chance? I'm hoping I can find an office they do business out of. You want to find Yakumaru Loans? Talk about bad news. So you do know them. Any idea where I can find them? You're on your own on that one. I don't really want to get involved. If they traced it back to us, we'd be in big trouble. I wouldn't let that happen. Just so you know, I'd usually charge about 50K for this kind of info. Huh? What? 50K? But since you're the one doing the asking, this one's on the house, Yagami-san. Oh, that's a relief. Give me a quick sec. Hey, Darth? I did. I did. I shaved off many inches. It was getting to the point where it was starting to bother me for various reasons, and you know, I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. I'm back to being short again. Have you beaten the Indigo Disc yet? And regardless if you've beaten it, are you enjoying it? Got it. The Ushimata family is behind Yakumara Loans. They're on East Taihi Boulevard. Nice, thanks. Don't go thanking me yet. I couldn't tell you where on the street the office is. That's okay, it's a start. I should be able to figure it out. Be careful, Yakumi-san. East Taihei Boulevard, huh? Oh, I guess I better head over. I guess indeed. Still working on a few things, you haven't beaten it. Trying to flip your sleep schedule back around. Yeah, that can always be a little troubling. If I didn't have to work, right? So if I didn't have to wake up at a specific time and do things every day, my sleep schedule would be so totally different. I think I would probably... I feel like I would probably stay up till like 4 a.m. every day. Go to sleep around then. Wake up sometime in the afternoon and do it again. That's where I think my sleep schedule would be. Why are they pumping out? Oh, do you think this is like the exhaust from cooking things? Or I don't know. That's weird. Okay. We're headed all the way over there. You'll probably be live on Christmas doing stuff if there's nothing going on. Yeah, so actually, most of my Christmas plans are before. So that being said, I'm driving tomorrow morning to be exact. So I'm not going to do a late stream today. But I don't know how things are going to pan out exactly. There's a chance I could go live on Monday, maybe. See. If not, we'll be playing on Wednesday for sure. I think that's the goal anyways. When holiday is, when holidays are in question, I don't think any specific days are set in stone, but we'll see. Handling the event mass outbreaks and then returning to the terror raid event. Look who it is again. That guy is everywhere. Poker? Over here? The Ushimata family office should be around here. Here's the tricky part. I don't know which one of these offices is theirs. I could say the cat came back. Yes. That guy's pretty suspicious, and he matches the description Yusuke-kun gave me. Let's have a chat. I just want to know about the cards going on here. This might not be poker. I still want to know about it. Oh. There is a QR code. Hold on, we'll talk to that guy in one moment. Whoa!
Guess we're doing this.
A lot of guys back there. Thanks for the money! Nice of your friend to give me a bat, you know? Okay. Now that that's taken care of.
What a waste.
You're gonna try to go live tomorrow. You've done basically everything with the side content, so all that's left is the main story. So I know that you were a little concerned about the DLC. Have your concerns been qualmed, or were they justified? There it is! It's up high. I don't think we ever would have looked up there. Oh, we gotta use the drone. That photo did nothing. Hold on, am I too high now? No, I'm looking the wrong direction. Here we are. That do it? Of course not. Oh, I just had to get a little closer. Scanning the QR code unlocked Tiger Drop. Learn how to use it on the skill app. Cool. Let's check it out real quick. Tiger Drop. Oh, it's right here. We happen to have enough points. We've gained enough through today's session. A powerful counterattack made famous by a former Yakuza legend allows you to stop deadly attack. Can be used in either combat style. Hold R1 to enter stance, and then press triangle right before the enemy lands a hit on you. Oh, it's one of those like parry maneuvers. I'm gonna hold on to our points a little bit. I'd rather spend them on things like boosting max health, you know? EX gauge level 2 might not be bad either, and then we can use our, like, ultra abilities more often. We could also take a peek through the specials. Defense systems. Oh, this is for the races, by the way. Precision press lowers the speed of the dice roll during dice and cube, making it easier to stop it where you want. That's for the VR. Huh. Neat. By the way, all of these here are for, like, the dating minigame stuff, which we still haven't really unlocked yet. Kind of interesting. Greatly charges the EX gauge when a friend meets and greets you in the city. Cool. Oh, and then this is the extract stuff that we haven't really touched yet. Because it's actually not very expensive, I'm gonna buy this now. Anything that boosts our EX gauge just randomly is a good thing. So we'll spend our points. Done. Okay. Time to go back to do the quest. So there were some concerns that you had. The one that really irks you, though, you'll be talking about when it comes around. Oh, okay. And you're going to post something in Discord. I will check it after stream. Oop, we got an item. Thank you. Shabby wire. What is he doing? Alright, just gotta do it. Hey. Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment? Oh! You thought give me back my Yusuke! Wait, let's not jump to any conclusions. I'm not Yakuza. You're not? Thought you might have been the one who took him. Are you Yusuke-kun's father? Yeah. Yeah. I'm Shintaro Okabayashi. I'm Yagami, a private investigator. My associate prevented Yusuke-kun from getting kidnapped earlier. He did? Then Yusuke is safe. That's a huge relief. Care to tell me what's going on, though? Why are the Yakuza after you two? Debts. They've been on me for a while now. Debt? I can understand them hounding you for money. Why are they resorting to kidnapping your son over it? They're trying to intimidate me. They probably wanted to exchange Yusuke for my lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? Why? Because it's a winning ticket. I actually won. They know that they need a pretty convincing argument to make me give it to those bloodhounds, though. How much did you win? 50 million. Whoa, 50 mil? I'm only about $1 million in the hole, and they want a ticket worth 50? Of course I refused, but then they escalated to threats. They said they'd kill Yusuke if I didn't give it to them. I got worried when I couldn't find him at the house, so I came down here to, settle it. I see. I understand now. But where's the lottery ticket now? Sorry, but there is no way I'm telling you that. Oh, understandable. Can I ask where Yusuke is then? Yusuke-kun's at a park nearby. I'll take you there. Cool. It didn't turn out how I thought it would. Oh. Kaito, you had one job. Kaito-san, what happened? I had to take a piss, and while I was gone, Yusuke disappeared. What? Did you see anyone suspicious around? No, but I did hear a scream. I hope it wasn't the kid. He probably got kidnapped. No, Yusuke. I'm sorry. This is my fault. Everyone has the same ringtone. That 50 million yen in 2018 dollars, $445,000. That's a pretty good chunk of change. Not 50 million. Not bad though either. Hello? Yusuke, are you alright? Did the kidnappers call him? Okay, alright, just don't you lay a hand on Yusuke. What'd they say, Okabayashi-san? They told me to come to the alleyway in the Champion District with the lottery ticket, and to not contact the police. This is a hostage situation now. We better be careful with our next step. Maybe there's a way to outsmart them, but how? Yo, Talk, I got an idea. I think a Kaito special. Yeah? We're gonna have to get into character. You mean a vampire kind of character? That's probably not the one he's gonna suggest. What are you cooking up, Kaito-san? Is everything okay? Don't worry. If things go south, your son's safety will be my first priority. Hold on, Yusuke. We're coming, little buddy. What character? Oh... Are we gonna get a disguise for Captain Cop? I'm gonna love it. Yusuke! Dad! First things first, did you call the cops? No, I didn't. Good. Hand over the ticket then. And if you value your kid's life, no funny business. Got it? Huh? My dad says you Yakuza guys are bad. And you know what happens to bad guys? Captain Cop comes and beats them up. Hey, what's this little brat going on about? Hell if I know. Ah! Captain Cop, I knew you'd show up.
Huh?
Everything. Calm down, Kaito-san. You'll win one of these days. Who the hell are you guys?
Huh?
Can't you see I gotta take a piss? Or are you into that kind of thing? We're in the middle of something here. Go find a gutter to lie in, you drunk.
Huh?
The hell you say? You own this street or something? I don't think so. I just dropped 30K on lottery tickets and they were all duds. I got every right to be mad. What the hell are you going on about? You want to die that bad? I'm kind of impressed this half-baked plan of his worked. Has it worked? I don't think it's worked. I don't think we're in any better situation than had we just randomly walked in and said hi. But I've got to wonder if he planned on fighting them this whole time. He did. Kaito-san fights. That's his plan. You fucking drunk! Knock this fool out, boys! I mean, it did work. They let the kid go. Because now they're gonna beat him up. You really want to be my punching bags? This is gonna hurt like hell. Go, get him, Captain Cop! That dude's got a sword, and another one's got a Tonto. By the way, it actually says Captain Cop and not Kaito. Oh, okay, we're switching. Oh! Oh, a couple onlookers in the alley. Kaito, I was gonna finish him off, although he might still be up. With a sliver? Pissed.
You got this.
Oh! Oh, I didn't get to use the Tonfa. And it has worked and might be working. Very different things. That they are. Ugh. Wow, I knew he was the real Captain Cop. Yakuza suck. What the hell are you guys? Nobody special, just... He's gonna do it, he's gonna do it! A passing crime fighter. Huh? Oh, maybe he's not gonna do it. Ah, man. I was ready for the screenshot. Thank you, you two! Thank you so much! Hey, I'm glad Yusuke's safe and all, but did the lottery ticket make it through that okay? Of course! Can you lend me the Captain Cop transformation stick for a second? It's in the toy. I mean, that's a kind of a risky spot to put it. That's where you had it? I knew they'd ransack my house to find it, so I put it in the one thing that never leaves my son's hand. I don't think the Yakuza even considered the possibility that Yusuke-kun might have the ticket. Hey, mister. What, kid? When are you gonna do the transformation pose?
What?
That again. But you're real! You beat up all the bad Yakuza. He's not gonna let you leave until you do it, Kaito-san.
Nah.
But, please, mister? Okay, but just this once. He's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. I'm ready. Ha! That's a screenshot. Ha, ha, ha! I took a whole bunch. Nice. Uh-huh. Worth. Wow. Wow! But he didn't transform, so... Captain Cop is real! He's the coolest! You think so, kid? Aito's your hero. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. I hope I grow up to be cool too, mister. Yeah, give it your best shot, kid. I'm pretty tough to beat. And then, I'm gonna fight bad Yakuza with you.
What?
Say what? Yeah, Kaito-san. Don't you have some streets to clean up? Come on, Yusuke, don't grow up to be like me. Forget it, I'm not cool. You don't want to be like me. Oh, why not? I want to fight together. Nah, I can't fight the Yakuza. For reasons. Not. Aren't you Captain Cop? Yeah, as of today, I'm retiring. Huh? Why? That's, because... I found a worthy successor. I'm a little confused. I thought he was like, as soon as he said, I'm gonna fight with you, I thought his thoughts were like, oh no, you don't want to be like me. You don't want to be a thug in the streets fighting people. You don't want to get involved in fighting Yakuza. So then he says, I'm retiring. Okay. But then he says, oh, I found a successor. So yeah. No, you go ahead and grow up to fight Yakuza. Right? A little confused. Any courtier in Orville Redenbacher will show up. Yup. Yusuke, you were really brave today, you know that? You didn't even cry during all the scary stuff. You're gonna make a great crime fighter, Yusuke, a real hero of justice. Me? You mean it? Yeah, and I think you could even do better than me, so grow up strong, kid. Okay, I'll do my best. Looks like you got to be a real hero today, Kaito-san. And now, Sayori calls us. Still nothing from Sayori-san. What next? Stomach's grumbling. The food stalls at Theater Square sound good. Oh. We're still not, like, there. Interesting. Interesting. Tell him to join the police force. Yeah. Yeah, right? Alright. I'm thinking that this is actually where we're gonna have to save it for the night. Because, like I said, I do have to wake up early and do some driving tomorrow. So, this is it. This is the stream. Thank you so much for showing up today. Again, I do apologize for missing a few streams there, but we're gonna hopefully not miss a whole bunch more. So, Monday, however, Monday is a maybe. But after Monday, we should be back on our normal schedule. So, great stream. Thanks, Bomber. Thanks. Let's see. Next game. Let me know in Discord what you want to see next. Etrian Odyssey, maybe, right? We gotta figure out what's next in the Labyrinth. I'm pretty pumped for that one. There's still Monster Hunter to go, and this game, of course. So, there we are. There we are. Have a good night, everyone. Merc Serene signing off. Where's my scene? It's gone. There it is. Skipping soundtracks. Find something different. I think I broke it. There we go. Lunar Lux.